What's up, guys? This is Loro with the Flow on Lego, coming at you with another Lego creation showcase. I recently just got done with this 3-day project. I refer to it as my best creation by far because during the process I did not have to compromise on anything. I had all the parts for every single thing that I needed in this building, which is a new occurrence, and I would not mind if it happened again. Anyways, this is a modern style home. It has 3 levels if you include the built-in basement. I don't usually build my creations on elevated ground, but for this one I made an exception just to make it look cooler. And let's just give it a little quick turnaround so I can show you the features. So on the front we have a little built-in garage entrance, as well as a hill right here, and you can also see the 3rd floor is on a support, even though it doesn't really need it, but if this was a building in real life it would need it. I tried to make it a little more lively with greenery, and I think I did that. Up on top on the deck area, you can see there's like a little chair with a table there, and then there's an awning, and then a brick stove oven thing that's for outside. I tried to mimic smoke coming out of the top. And then up here we have 4 tanning beds with a little path to all of them. And we'll just give a little turn. On this side, you have the main entrance that you would use if you were a guest and not a car. You have to just imagine that the pathway goes somewhere, but I ran out of room for this base plate, so I just left it like that. I didn't feel like it was worth adding another base plate just for the path. And then on this side, there's a little basement window right there. I don't know why I put that in. It's utterly useless. And then on this side you have a skylight. Just imagine that there's glass there. And then 2 windows, 2 larger windows. One more turn. You got more windows down here that mimic the staircase elevation. And then a little window slit right here. And there's the other side of the hill. I really like how the house turned out, but I'm not too hot about that hill. Still think I could have done better on it. So let's start out with the basement, and I'll show you how this comes off. You just take it off like that. There's a little support right there. And then the second level is fairly straightforward. That's the second level. And this upper deck area comes off as well. But we'll get to that when it's time for that level. So in here, this is the basement / garage area. I guess we'll start out with the garage first. There's a car and the motorcycle in there, but they're gonna roll around as I move this, so I'm just gonna take them out. So that's the garage area. I tried to make it more than just a cube where you store your cars, so I put some crates in there, like maybe that's old stuff that they store, and then also put a workbench with a chair. I think that came out pretty nice. And also I put a little window formation because I don't know, whenever I design my houses I always put glass where the garage is. I think it makes it a lot more better. Wow, I think it makes it a lot better than just a wall. And right here you see, well, what I consider to be me playing pool, and then there's a little ironing board under the staircase, and then a washer dryer. And for the floor, I went for a beige and dark gray wood floor combination. I don't know if they make beige or dark gray wood, but that's what I put there. Alright, let's put the second level on. I think either the second or third level is actually no, probably either the basement or the third level is my favorite. Just because it has the most detail. Alright, so that's how the second floor looks on the platform, but let's take it off so we can look at it. Alright, so if you're imagining this as a guest, you see the entry, there's a little doorbell right there, and then you come in, wipe your feet on the rug, and hang your hat on the hat rack. And then right here we have a little coat closet with what appears to be some coats in there. As well as a guest bathroom with just a sink and a toilet. Right here we have another sitting area, or the first sitting area actually, and there's a little flat screen TV as well as a love seat with a monkey on it, and then a sofa, and then some, I guess, like the entertainment center console right there. I also tried some new stair designs, and these are the floating stairs that I tried that lead up to the third floor. So let's take a look at that. It's tricky to put this second level on the basement. So you got to put the deck on first, or else the third floor won't fit correctly. And then when you put the third floor on, you line up the door to the outside with the deck, snap it on, and it should all go into place. Yep. Alright, so let's take this roof off. I'll give you a little close-up of the roof. So I'd like to point out that everything in this house is my original design, including like all the paintings and chairs and tables, and pretty much everything in this house is my original design. And this is what I came up with for a sunbed. Of course, if you want a tutorial on any of the things in this house, just drop a comment saying you do, and I'll make it. And for most of my roofs, I was able to find enough white pieces to make the bottom white. But for like the basement roof, it's multicolored. Alright, so let's take a look at this third floor. Oh, looks like part of the pillar got stuck. Let's just put that back on there. Alright, so if you're doing this like a minifigure, you would come up these stairs, the floating stairs right here, and the first thing you'd be encountered with is this little table. This is the closest I could get to a dining area without it taking up too much space. And you can see that, well, I guess this is a girl, yeah, definitely a girl, drinking some coffee or water or something, and then there's like a vase and a spot for her husband. And then over here you have a kitchen, original sink design. Actually, yeah, I got this cabinet design from the modular set, but anyone could have figured that out. And down here you have an original stove as well as an original fridge, because I did not feel like looking up fridge designs, so I just made my own. And there's various paintings hanging on the wall and displays of random things. I was inspired by the Parisian cafe art to do this one. There's the window slit right there, and this is the master. There's a giant flat screen TV, a little desk with a rotating chair if you can see that. And there's a floating bed. It's floating because you can't see where it's being held up, but it's actually underneath. And I didn't have room for another bathroom because I designed this entire floor before I designed the individual rooms. So what I did was I put a sink and then a shower, and you can just go downstairs if you need to use the bathroom. I used the airplane cockpit and put a little drain in there. I thought it was a pretty cool design. And for this floor, I used yellow, and I made it look kind of like hardwood, you know, with the long, narrow planks that are randomly arranged. You can see that there. And that's pretty much the house. You can get a better view of that hill right there. Basically what I did for the hill, if you ever need tips on making hills, is you just take a bunch of green slopes and just pile them on there. It seemed to work pretty well, and if I have to make a hill again, I'll keep that in mind. There we go. The pillar goes on pretty nice. Just put the roof on. And I'll put these cars back in the garage. See how they fit there. But just barely. Apparently this garage isn't tall enough for minifigures to ride their cars outside. So you just put the cars in there and pretend like they can do it. So that was the modern house. I'll give you one last turnaround so you can see everything. Yeah. I was actually inspired by one of my architectural drawings for this house, and if I can find it, I'll show it to you right now, actually. Let's see here. There's just a bunch of random papers in here. Ah, I found it. Alright, so this is the original design. Right here you can see this would be like the main entrance right here, and that's the pillar, and that's the garage extending, and then that's the third floor. You can see that. And then down here I did more detailed. Focus. Alright, so I can't really focus on this camera. So basically I was going to put a wood roof instead of just leaving the deck area right here, but I decided against that. And that's pretty much all I changed in this drawing, I think. Yeah, that's all I changed. And it turned out pretty well, I think. Once again, that 3-day project, that was mainly just taking sets apart so I'd have enough pieces to make it. I'd say it was worth it. If you want me to do more of these kind of style creations, just say so in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe if you want more videos from me. And this has been Loro with the Flow on Lego, saying peace out.